Hello, this is my first video on restoring my 1979 Rabbit. I'm currently building out a 1.820 valve with a Passat compressor housing and a Beetle turbine housing. I'm also running a Beetle intake manifold because there's way more advantages than using stock Passat stuff. The parts car is Passat. So I had to strip it all down to basically nothing. Get it all cleaned up here, took the water pump out, everything. Got the valve cover cleaned up. Reused all the gaskets, so it's just a mock up for now. I've got the intake nice and clean. That's all nice in here. This is a AEB code block, so it has a long port intake on the head. So I ported the intake of the Beetle so the flow would be better. Currently I'm fixing the water pump. I got a VR6 pulley for the water pump set up. I got a couple linear bracket. Some people use a ABA bracket, but I'm not gonna go that route. New stocks, Passat alternator and exhaust manifold. Currently running stock coils for now. I'm not sure I'm gonna do a little wiring. So all that's gonna be just want to make a video here, see if anyone gives me feedback on how to properly build these, because it's my first time. Anyway, so the other setup is going to be the oil tank. Flip this engine over. We got some of the bolts off, so it wasn't a pain for me. But what I'll do is I have a pan here. It's not a clean pan, but I'll sort that out later because I have to figure out where I'm going to put my oil bomb for the turbo drain. Since these blocks do not drain from the block, they drain from a port here located on the oil pan. But I can't use this oil pan because it's a longitudinal oil pan and a transverse oil pan. But luckily, you mark one oil pan will fit. So I have to use that and a ABA oil pickup. I may try to make this Stracco pickup work, since they do utilize the same bolt pattern on the oil pump flange. So maybe I can get away with that. Not really sure. So what I'm going to do right now is take this oil pan off. Oh, hopefully, there should be all the lights. I'm not 100% sure. 100% fire. don't care about spending too much. I can sell it if I have to. I see. So there's some hidden bolts behind the flywheel here. Oh, that's stupid. So, do this not very good spot. You wouldn't like this. It's been done before. The bucket is not good. These are bolts here. Probably should come off nice and easily, not like what I did there. Force it. Forcing it potentially get some gunk in the engine here. Should come off nice easily. Don't want to upset it. Okay, the window tray would have caught lots of gunk. Fuck the engine. Quite a big gunk in there. No metal. So just the dirt. Probably from what I'm doing here. So let's put off this side. Gaskets. With this because I was going to gunk off. Alright, so this is a longitudinal pickup, so I don't think I can use this. Let's see. No metal in the pickup, which is good. We can test out our Mark 1 pan. This one would have been off like 1.7 liter. Looks good, other than all this pickup tube hitting the bottom of the pan, but it's not a big issue. This pickup will work right. It looks like it will. See here has a damn near identical thing where I can put it, so I will try that right now. So this engine is a little orange, which tells me that they use conventional oil, not synthetic, which saddens me because most people just don't know how to use that oil. Other than that, I drove the car around. It was fine. Tranny was a fucking shot. It was a auto, front wheel drive. I saw it. So nothing really fancy. I wrecked. Slides off, got a little nice O-ring there, looks kind of shot. The engine did have about 200K on it. The car, I'm not 100% sure on the engine. Could have been replaced, could have not been replaced. they're pretty reliable engines if you maintain them right. So, let's see. The pump design itself looks almost identical. Like, I don't really see any major differences here, other than some markings. This one has a little bit more markings, but both made in Germany, and the part numbers are different. But that could be depending on like different materials or how much the pump flows or whatever. So that's what this pickup tube I'm really worried about, because this is a transverse pickup tube, which I need. This bolts to the thing. Very curious. Pop her on there. So what we're looking at here is damn near identical things. I don't have any calipers here, but they both look like they have the same type of taper and fitting. So just go and try it. You'll see if it fits in there. Look at that. We have a transverse oil pump pickup in a longitudinal engine, and if this goes well, we should be able to put the pan on. I have a brand new gasket for it, but like I mentioned earlier, I have to weld a bung to the pan for the drain, so that will be addressed later at the shop, not in the garage. I'm using the original bolts from the engine. I'm not going to mix them up because they might be different, but I doubt it. People were saying that you couldn't do this, but I'm doing it, so fuck 'em, I guess. Even it seems like it's tapering in there properly. Which is fucking great. I was worried. This is my biggest worry, kind of. But that all tightened down. Not too tight. Still need to put a new O-ring in there. But there's the truth here. Will you sit in the front and aluminum hole? Bam. Mark 1 oil pan on a 1999 Passat. This is wonderful. This is awesome. We will just loosely put these bolts in. I know the Passat ones use longer bolts because it has to stick on aluminum. So just have TV right now, and hopefully I can get a nice mock-up on where I can put the drain, which looks like a nice flat spot here. I might do a little higher, even though it's a little harder to weld. I can do it decently, I believe. So I do have a cleaner pan than this I might use, but this one looks fine to me from this one. Okay, there it is. Well, Mark 1 fucking pan. All the bolts are fine. Same. Brand new gasket. Unit hopefully put all together, but good. Sort of. A little crusty still. Got some work to do, but other than that, it's great. Yeah, perfectly fine. Well, I think that's all I got for today.